I feel like I need some doom and gloom music right here. But this is the pantry. This is what we were using. This is how it looked. This is how it was set up. So yeah, definitely needed a change. First rule to reorganizing: take everything out. Clean everything. Move everything. This is my 5-tier open rack wired pantry shelf thing. Make sure you have all the parts actually before you start and you're following the instructions. That's why they're there. So that was the top part that's going to face the ceiling, and then that's the middle part that's going to be threaded together with the bottom half. This is the bottom half of that leg. It has this adjustable foot that will level out your shelf once you're done, and then it has the rest of the threading on the inside. So you're just going to put them together and create 4 legs. So now you're just going to put on the stoppers. These little black things clip on and off easily. The first one goes 3 high, so you put them on all 4. The first shelf was really hard to get on these legs, but once you get it, it will become easier. Now it does recommend every 15 lines putting a stopper, but you could adjust it according to how much distance you needed. I did make a few shelves a little bit higher than 15. I think I went about 17 distance. And yeah, you just clip them off, and get your shelves done. You can see here that the pantry is a little wobbly, so this is where those adjustable feet come in handy. And I just adjusted one of them more drastically than the others, and it's solid. First things first, you don't want to forget about your box tops. That is free money for schools. Then you're going to get cool containers and put your stuff in there. I also found some baskets on clearance, so I'm using those. Buying new containers can really add up, so if you want to just use your existing container, I took off the label and I'm just going to trace it, but if you just measure it out, then you have your dimensions and you can draw it out yourself. I'm just using a brown paper bag, which everyone can find, and cutting it out, and then I decorated using washi tape and black Sharpie marker. Totally free, and it will help to make your pantry look uniform, because buying containers to make uniformity can really add up. So this is a very cheap, inexpensive option. So I really can't stand my trash can. Unfortunately, it's a necessity in the kitchen. I just thought maybe if I glammed it up, it would be better. So I measured 8 inches from the bottom of the frog tape, and you have to make sure that the bottom line or the bottom seam is flawless and it's smooth. The middle and top doesn't matter. After you get that done, you're just going to cover the rest of it with paper, and then to protect it, because you don't want to get spray paint everywhere on there. Take it outside, shoot it with gold spray paint, let dry, and then remove tape. I bought a wire basket from TJ Maxx Home, and I'm using that for my recycling. Went to Lowe's, picked up this multi-purpose plywood for something like 10 bucks, and had an employee cut it to the width of my shelves and only paid $1 for the extra cuts. I'm going to notch 1.5 inches off of each corner off each wood shelf so that they will lay on the metal shelf easily. After I drew out the lines, I scored it using a razor. Then I took a handsaw and sawed out the little piece. Be careful with your fingers. I was pretty comfortable here, but you just want to make sure you don't saw off any fingers or cut yourself. Blood and food, not so good of a match, I guess. After you saw out that piece and you have all 10 fingers, you're just going to hand sand, and it was pretty soft wood, so I ended up using a 220 grit, and it did well for the entire project. And then I just went once over the whole thing, cleaned it off, and put it in. If you want to seal it, then go ahead and do that. I just didn't. Now you're just gonna add your awesome containers. Those white baskets on top are actually from the Dollar Tree, and I just shot them with white spray paint. I love these racks. They actually freed up so much counter space, so much cabinet space for me. Really did the job for a small apartment. I know it's weird to put larger items in a small space, but it truly does work here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. God bless. Talk to you next time. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble.